Join me, Dr. Panico, with Cindy Lauper and Chef Michelle Bernstein to talk about plaque psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis, the potential connection and risk of developing permanent joint damage.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis 300 milligram dose and adults with active psoriatic arthritis 150 milligram dose. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for TB, serious allergic reactions, severe skin reactions that look like eczema, and an increased risk of infections, some fatal, have occurred. It may lower your ability to fight infections, so tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com/Cindy.
I won't let my active psoriatic arthritis joint symptoms define me.
Emerge as you. Tremfya guselkumab is proven to significantly reduce joint pain, stiffness, and swelling in adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Some patients even reported less fatigue as assessed by survey 1 week prior. Results may vary. Tremfya is taken by injection 6 times a year after 2 starter doses at weeks 0 and 4.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms of infection, including fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Tell your doctor if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge as you. Learn more about Tremfya, including important safety information, at tremfya.com or call 1-877-578-3527. See our ad in Food and Wine magazine. For patients prescribed Tremfya, cost support may be available.
Welcome to Michigan in Focus, powered by thecentersquare.com. This episode features a piece by the Center Square's Carly Moran, headlined, quote, "Michigan offers money for dairy farmers blighted by bird flu," end quote. Here's the story. Michigan farms affected by the rise in bird flu cases are now eligible for financial assistance, but at a cost. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has determined 20 Michigan dairy farms are eligible for up to $28,000 each, so long as they assist in researching the H5N1 avian influenza virus. Since first detected in March, 24 cow herds have been infected alongside 3 Michigan farmers, making it the state with the highest cattle and human cases in the country. Dr. Arnold Monto, co-director of the Michigan Center for Respiratory Virus Research and Response, said, quote, "The main reason we're detecting more infection is because we're doing very good surveillance. Other states need to do the same. It's being missed," end quote. The virus first came to Michigan from Texas after an infected herd was transported cross-country. On May 1st, Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development Director Tim Boring signed a determination of extraordinary emergency, which enhances the federal order issued on April 24th. Since arriving in the state earlier this year, the virus has killed more than 6 million birds, primarily chickens and turkeys. The flu is then transferred to cattle through the water supply. Boring said, quote, "We understand our dairy farmers are facing unprecedented challenges, and this action is an important step towards supporting them during this emergency," end quote. The emergency mandate requires all Michigan dairy and poultry farms to have a biosecurity manager, safety perimeters, and disinfection practices. No poultry or lactating cows are allowed to attend exhibitions until there have been no new cases for 30 to 60 days. While the federal government also offers financial assistance for farms affected by bird flu, the Michigan aid is described as immediate. Currently, 3 U.S. Department of Agriculture emergency response teams are assisting Michigan farms, while an additional epidemiology team is looking to trace the origin of the virus. Listeners can keep up with this story and more at thecentersquare.com. This podcast was made with the assistance of AI technology. Please subscribe, and thanks for listening.
Join me, Dr. Panico, with Cindy Lauper and Chef Michelle Bernstein to talk about plaque psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis, the potential connection and risk of developing permanent joint damage.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis 300 milligram dose and adults with active psoriatic arthritis 150 milligram dose. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for TB, serious allergic reactions, severe skin reactions that look like eczema, and an increased risk of infections, some fatal, have occurred. It may lower your ability to fight infections, so tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com/Cindy.